meditation, and we're doing a little bit of handstand practice. So for everybody, it's just our handstand routine that we're doing usually, with a little bit of flexibility involved, with a little bit of body tension involved, a little bit of strength, everything, you know. And yeah, if you'd like to join, feel free. We're going for 30 minutes of meditation first, then probably 30 minutes of yoga, and then maybe we're doing some mantra singing, breathing practice, and then we're calling it a day. But first we're starting off with meditation, so if you're in for that, feel free. Otherwise, we're going in 30 minutes for yoga, so you have enough time for to prepare yourself for the yoga after. And yeah, we're just starting right now. And if you write anything, I'll see that after the meditation. Okay. And we're starting right now for 30 minutes. Coming into a wonderful sit, you can sit up in a chair and sit down on the floor. Make yourself comfortable, make yourself feel cozy, and start to breathe in deep your belly. And exhale, release completely. Finding your way back to your natural breath. Observing your breath. Just observing your breath without changing your breath. And at any point in time, if you lose the connection to your breath, observe your thoughts closely and let them go softly without pushing them away. Coming back to your to your breath, preferring your breath. Knowing that this is your journey. Know that one day you might be completely absorbed by your thoughts. And one day you might be completely focused on your breath. And both is perfect, just perfect as it is. Honoring your journey. Honoring your journey. At any point in time, if you need to change your sitting position to make it feel more comfortable, please do so. Other than that, come back to your breath. And with that said, I'm going to be quiet. We hear each other in about 30 minutes. One more thing, if you want to get out earlier, you can do that. How you do it is like you decide you want to get out and you release meditation practice, the breathing, and just lie down on the floor and let go of everything for 2 to 5 minutes and then come back out of it. I will be quiet right now. See you in 30 minutes. See you in 30 minutes. And slowly, one more time back to your breath. Serve your breath. Then let go. Let go of everything. Lie down on the floor. Extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in a little and just be. Nothing to do here. Just be. About 5 minutes. Just let go of everything. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Slowly come back to your body. Start to make your breath A little bit deeper. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Whenever you're ready. Like to yawn. Stretch your arms above your head. And roll over to the side. Coming up by your side slowly. No need to hurry. Come up slowly. Good job. How's that feel? So, welcome in, Doric. Thanks so much for the hearts there. Appreciate that. Welcome in. How is it going? So, from here, we're changing it up slowly. But first of all, tune in to yourself. How did meditation feel to you today? How was it for you? Just checking in with how you're feeling right now. Compare it to how you felt before. And right now, we're coming into yoga asana practice, so poses, yoga poses practice. If you'd like to join in for that, feel free. We're going up to a handstand today, so we're preparing for handstand. It's not just yoga, you know, it's more than that. And we're starting right now, so feel free to join in. Welcome. We're going for 30 minutes and come to a wonderful stand right now. Stand up. Everybody, stand up. Stand up, everybody, stand up. In your way, you know, shake your legs out. Feel how your knees are moving, your ankles. Feel how your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders are moving. Start to jump out of your knees. Jumping out of your knees, releasing your shoulders and your neck. Good. Feel how your shoulders are moving. Feel how your neck is jumping. From there, jump out of your heels. Intensifying if you like. If you like to intensify more, feel free to jump out of the toes. And really feel how your shoulders are jumping, your neck is jumping. Good job. Bring your hands forward, come to a still stand. Lift them a little bit up above your shoulders and claw your fingers in, open your hands up again. So we're clawing every finger on its own in and then opening up again. Let's go. Push out of your shoulders as well. See how your fingers are feeling today. See how your body is feeling today. Good job. Really clawing in a lot. Clawing in a lot and opening up a lot. Try to open up fully. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Shake your wrists out. Your arms, your legs. Let's come to the front of the mat and let's warm up a little bit more. Bring your hands up, slide back, bend, engage your belly. Holding forward, breathing out. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, place your hands onto the floor, push into the mounts of the fingers, stepping back. Downward facing dog. Walk your heels up and down. Hips up into the sky. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Heels up and down. From there, breathing in deep, come forward into plank position and lower down, elbows 90 degrees, release your hips down, release your body down, push the feet into the ground, knees into the ground, lift forward and up. Can lift just a little tiny bit the first time. So basically only lifting with your upper body muscles, you don't really need to have the hands here, but feel how your elbows are pointing back to your toes and your head is in line with the spine, an extension of your spine. Good. From here, shift yourself to the back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Look between your wrists. Start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back. Slight back bend here as you're breathing in. Breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward. Place your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Hips up into the sky, breathing in deep. Come forward and down, either knees down to the floor or knees up as you like. Coming to Chaturanga, 90 degrees with your elbows. Release your hips down, release your body down. Push the feet into the ground, knees into the ground. Think forward and up as you're pulling yourself forward and up. Having your shoulder blades onto the back a little bit. Engage your belly button in and up. Your head is in line with the spine. Shift yourself back, downward facing dog. Between your wrists. Go for a little bit of a walk forward. Take your time. Bend your knees, bring your hands to hips, elbows pointing upward, come up. Slight back bend, engage your belly. One more time, breathing out, folding forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Breathing out, folding forward, stepping back. Breathing in, come forward and down as you're breathing out. 90 degrees if your elbows, release your body down, release your belly down. Push into the feet into the ground, knees into the ground. Yourself forward and up. One last time. Last time, you're here. Get your belly button in and up. Be proud. Feel how far you can lift up. Good job. Shift yourself to the back, downward facing dog. Hips up into the sky. Bend your knees. Look between your wrists and jump or step forward as you like. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward. Come up with a straight back. Slight back bend. Engage your belly. Good. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Oh. How do you feel today? How does your body feel? And release. Shake your wrists out. Elbows, your shoulders. Good. How is it going? So again, we're going for a little bit of handstand practice. So we're warming up a little, having quite some cool things to do today. So I hope you're excited. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, circle your wrist. So we're first warming up the wrist a little bit more. Release, shake your wrists out, interlace them again, bring your other thumb in front and circle into the other direction. Or be playful and circle into both directions. Good, release, shake your wrists. From here, bring your right thumb up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below, to your thumb, pushing out of your thumb mount, fingers are pointing down, breathing in deep. Breathing out, release, other side, thumb out, good. Breathing in deep, one time. Breathing out, releasing, good. From here, bring your hands together. We're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, or roots of the fingers. That's where the fingers are attached. You're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers a little bit. Pushing in. This is the most important thing in handstand. Pushing in, release again. That's why we're doing it. Pushing in, release. Pushing in, release. Pushing in, release. One more time. Pushing in, release. Good. Feel the mounts of the fingers here that are connected to each other, right? That's why we're doing that. And so why we're doing this is to first of all protect our wrists. Second of all, we can push into the mounts of the fingers to it. Pushes us back down to the floor in handstand. And this is kind of like the core of handstand. Good. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. From here, we're coming down to the floor. Whoop. We're doing, first of all, wrist push-ups. So bring your hands below your shoulders. Let me quickly change the scene as well. Bring your wrists below your shoulders. Shoulders above your wrists, right? And we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers right now, if this is accessible to you. If it's not accessible to you, work on it. You can also claw your fingers a little bit, and then from there, push up, release down. Good, and we go for a round of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. What you should feel here is in a warming, so your lower arm is warming up. Hi Mel Scamp, how are you doing? So good to have you today. How's your day going? So if you're doing it correctly, you should feel it in your lower arms. Hi Swiss, thanks for the shout out. Hola. Hola. Hey Swiss. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good. And come forward again. So have your... As you're coming forward, if you're going closer to your knees, it's getting harder. If you're going further away, it's getting... No, sorry. If you're coming closer to your knees, it's getting easier. If you go further away, it's getting harder. So what we additionally want to do, or not do, let's say not do first, we don't want to lift like this from your hips. You don't want to do this, like just with your hips, but we're shifting the weight over your hands, over the wrists, and we connect into the mounts of the fingers. From there, we push into the mounts of the fingers and we lift off. Good. And we go again for a round of 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good. And release. Shake your wrists. Again, we're doing a little bit of handstand class. Welcome in everybody. Good to have you. So this should be very, very accessible to everybody. So feel free to join. You can do it in your level, right? Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. We're going one more time for a round of 20. If you have never done it, you should feel a burning in your lower arms. Good. So if you're a climber, you know your lower arms very well, and exactly that kind of feeling, like burning in your lower arms, we want to reach here. Again, we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers and we push up. We go for another round of 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good, good, good. From there, we come into a quick little bit downward facing dog. To relax, bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, shift your hips up into the sky. Go for a little bit of a walk with your heels up and down. What we want to feel right now is the index finger mount pushes into the floor. That's what we want to feel. If you can't feel that, work on that. Push the mounts of the fingers to the floor and claw your fingers. Good job. We want to take away the weight from only your wrists, like this. I'm over-exaggerating right now, kind of like just having the wrists on the floor. But we want to have the whole hands on the floor, pushing into the mounts of the fingers and clawing the fingers as well. Good. This is especially important for the handstand practice we're going to do right now. So from here, find more length from your hands to your hips. Good. More length. From your heart to the fingers, take a deep inhale. Keeping that length. As we're breathing out, take another inhale. Feel the length from the heart to the hips. Keeping that length as well. Bend your knees as much as you need. And everybody, even if you don't need to bend your knees, please bend your knees right now. As we want to go for jumps. So just little tiny jumps. You're pushing into the mounts of the fingers. You're jumping. Good. And we see how far we can jump. But when we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers, this pushes us back down to the floor. So we're pushing into the mounts of the fingers. This pushes us back down to the floor. Good. From there you can play. Try to keep the length. Good. Release. Bring your knees to the sides. Big toes together. And we're coming into a little bit of child's pose. Push your butt to the back and release yourself forward. Relax forward. Take a deep inhale. Relax. You have any kind of waist restriction going on, any kind of belt, loosen up that belt. Good job. And take deep inhale. Deep inhales. If you feel any kind of stretches in your body, use your breath as a tool to maybe sink a little bit deeper into that stretch. Try to relax as we're breathing out. Good job. And from here, come up one more time. Bring your hands forward. Spread your fingers, push into the mounts of the fingers. We go one more time. For some jumps, come back into downward facing dog. Feel the length here. Bend your knees a little. First, feel the length from your hands to your hips. And then when you felt that, start to jump. And you can just jump really, really small. That's fine. Completely fine. If you're just jumping very, very small, just here. But what you want to feel that is important are the mounts of the fingers that are pushing you down to the floor. Good. From here, release. Come back to the floor, shake your wrists. Your elbows, shake your shoulders, how they are feeling. How is it going? Good job. You're doing amazing today. Good. From here, let's come and lie on our back today. So today you're doing something very, very special. I don't think we have done it that much in the yoga lesson so far, but this is a really, really good practice for creating more awareness in our belly. So what we want to do is bring our hands, first of all, bring your feet down to the floor and feel if you can bring your hands to your, kind of like behind your back together. Good, as you're just lying here. And now, what you want to do is you want to engage the belly button in and up. Think about belly button in and up. And feeling how the lower back comes to the floor. Good. And you can't touch with your fingers anymore together. And we want to keep that engagement with the next little exercise that we're doing. So what we're doing, try to keep that engagement, lift your hands off, lift your feet up the floor and feel if your back is connected to the floor right now. Right now it should be very, very easy as we have our legs up, right, in the air. But now we're going to slowly, gradually lower. And you always check with your hands if your lower back comes off the floor. And if it comes off the floor, push it back and come up a little bit. So gradually lower your legs, keeping your lower back connected to the floor. Let's see how far you can go down without losing the connection. You're very far down, it should become very, very hard. Good job. Maybe come up one more time. One more time down. Take a little breather here. Go one more time down, slowly. Having your lower back connected to the floor.
If you lose it, feel what's happening if you lose it. Feel how your lower back comes off the floor. Good job. And release. This is another wonderful practice to get into a wonderful handstand form, right? That is super, super straight. But it will also help you out with handstand. Good job. And turn around. Come up again. Shake your wrists out a little bit more. Now that we relax the wrists a little, going with the next exercise. Come up to a stand. And we're doing mat walks. So come to the front of the mat. This is a little bit harder if you have never done that before. Take your time. Listen to my instructions. And try to do it. Maybe also do it when you have a little bit more time. And just take it easy, you know? Bend your knees. Slowly come down. Bring your hands down to the floor. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Have your fingers spread. Claw them a little bit. Good. What we're doing right now is you rock forward so that we have all the weight over your hands. Then we're stepping back. So it looks like this. Feel free to look first. We're rocking forward. Stepping back. Good. And then we go again. We go again until we're at the back of the mat. Rocking forward. And back. Good job. Take your time. This is a practice thing. The first few times it will be horrible. But after some times you will get the feel for it. It's about rocking back and forward. Now when we're at the back, whenever you arrived at the back, there's a good thing here. I feel, for me, the forward ones are easier. So bring your hands forward, about foot width distance apart. Foot width distance, not apart, but away from your feet. And then we're shifting the weight again to your hands. All the weight. Shift more, until only the big toe is still on the floor, and then lift the big toe off and step forward. Now again, bring your hands forward. Same thing. Shift yourself slowly forward, all the weight, and step forward slowly. You can also start to control the stepping if you can do that. So slowly, bring your hands forward, shift all the weights there, push into the mounts of the fingers, you're doing great. And step forward. Just one more time, 2 more times, you got this. Trust in yourself. Feel how you're engaging your whole arms. Step forward. Maybe try to control it a little bit more the last time. Good job. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, and stand up with a straight back. Slide back, bend, engage your belly. Good job. Release. Shake your wrists. Shake your elbows. Good job, everybody. You're doing amazing. So again, also if you only did like 1 or 2 to the back and to the front, you know, if you're doing 1 in a week, 2 weeks, you're doing 2 in 3 weeks, you're doing 5, you know, it's really like that. So just keep pushing through it. You will overcome it. You will get there. And this was the second, or no, already the third little handstand preparation that we're doing. So shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and keep on standing. We bring your hands up to the sky, and we're pushing out of your palms. Right now, draw the fingers back down to you. Get long from your knees to the top of your hands. Good. Pushing out of your palms. Feel you're already in a handstand. Good. And what you want to do in a handstand is, again, think about your belly button. You want to pull your belly button inward and up. Having your lower back connected to the floor, remember. Good job. Release. Good job. Release. Shake your wrists. Change around other side. Bring your hands forward. Not other side, but just bring your hands forward. Push out of your palms. Draw the fingers back towards you. Take a deep inhale. Feel how you're really drawing your fingers back towards you. Push out of your shoulders. Feel how your arms are engaged. One more deep inhale. Good, release. And give your wrists a little bit of a massage. Take a little bit of care. You can grab on with your left hand around your right lower arm. And pull down and move your wrists. Change around the other side. Pull down, move your wrist. Release, shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it go? Shake your legs as well. Ah, good. So we have one more exercise before coming to the culmination of the yoga lesson today, or to the climax of the yoga lesson today. Bring your feet apart to the short end of your yoga mat. Good, and what you want to do here is measure the distance with your wrists. Having your wrists over your ankles here. Your wrists over your ankles just approximately. As we lift our arms up, check that our wrists are over your ankles, approximately. Good, and from there, we push our butt to the back. Engage your engage your kneecaps, engage your thighs, and see how far you can go down by pushing out our butt. Get long from our hips to your head. Up, like this. Get long from your hips to your head. Smile a little. You're doing a great job for yourself, wherever you are. Additionally, you can feel with one hand on your lower back. And feel with one hand on your lower back if the lower back is rounding or not. If the vertebrae are sticking out, this means your lower back is rounding. If the vertebrae are in, this means your lower back is straight. Good. From here, come more down to the floor. Round your whole back. Round your whole back. Keep your thighs engaged, keep your knees engaged, and from here, walk over to your right toes, say hello to your right toes. And also open up, if you like. Keeping the left hand on the right side on the floor and opening up with your other hand. Changing around, keep your thighs engaged, keep your knees engaged. Saying hello to your left toes. How are they doing? How are they feeling? Then feel free to also open up if you like. Can. Don't worry, this is deep. And just come back into the middle. Good. And let go everything for a moment. Rolling your whole back. Think about cat position here. If you know cat-cow position, think about cat position. Rounding your whole back here. Good job. Bend your knees. Bring one hand up to your thigh and then the other. And start to step in left, right, left. Shake your legs out. Shake your ankles, shake your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Good job. We need to go again into this position. But before we do that, let's go for another little stretch. Bring your right foot forward, your left foot backward, left foot is bent, front foot is, at least the knee is engaged, and get long from your hips to your head and start to lean forward. Woo. Start to lean forward, feel a hamstring stretch. Take a deep inhale here. Good job. Slowly come up and change around other side. Bend your back, leg, hinge at your hips. Feel a hamstring stretch. Keep your knee engaged. Take a deep inhale. And as you're exhaling, feel that you can release a little bit more. Good job. Feel the length from your hips to your head again. Smile. Good. And slowly come up. Shake your legs out and bring your feet to the short end of the mat again. Push your butt to the back. You already measured the distance, so you can measure the distance again if you like. But it doesn't really matter, as you will see in a moment. And just round your whole back, coming to the floor. Now what I recommend you here is putting your hands on a flat surface that is not soft, that is hard. I'm doing it on the mat so you can see it, but it's better if you're really having a solid contact to the floor. So do that. So put it either on the mat or off the mat. But I recommend you to put your hands completely on a solid floor. And again, what we're doing here is we push into the mounts of the fingers, clawing the fingers a little bit, and then we're shifting all the weight to the hands, and we're just jumping in, and then we're jumping out again. We're going for a round of 10. If you have never done this, feel free to choose just 2, 3, that's fine. Let's go. Good. And from there, bend your knees, come to the outside with your legs, bend your knees and bring one hand up, the other hand and step in left, right, left. Great job! How does that feel? You're now prepared to go into the final poses, where you choose how far you go. Good. So we have 3 variations. First variation is accessible to everybody. You can follow along right now. But you need a wall. So I've got a wonderful door here. I'm using this. Just give you some ideas about what I'm using. What you want to do is bring your hands to the wall. And then we're stepping back, coming into 90 degrees with your hips here. See that? Make it 90 degrees. And from here, engage your belly button in and up. And push out of your shoulders. Good. How does that feel? Now, an additional thing you can do is bring your gaze up. So your gaze is just between your wrists. Just between your wrists. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Great job. This is variation 1. And there's so much more to learn here. So feel free to just do that one again and again. If you really want to learn handstand, then this is a super great exercise to do. Because you will start to feel like, oh yeah, what do I need to do with my body to come into a wonderful, proper position in handstand? If you're already past that point, you can come into variation 2. So feel free to follow along. Feel free to check first if you like to do it or not. If it's maybe too far, it's no problem, you know. Just stay in variation 1 then. So feel free to take a look first. We're measuring the distance with one leg, bringing our wrists where we measured the distance, shoulder width apart, push into the mounts of the fingers again, claw your fingers. Again, off the mat is better, on a flat surface, and step off, step on the wall. And basically what this is, it's the same thing, but upside down. Same thing as variation 1, but upside down. How does that feel? Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Look between your wrists. Push out of your shoulders. Breathe deep. Good. From here slowly. If you like to do that, feel free to do that right now. Again, measure the distance. Place your hands shoulder width apart where you measured the distance, and then step up on the wall and just do the same as in variation 1. And if you don't want to do this, just do variation 1 again. It's completely fine. Good. I give you some more time to do it. And again, if you're in variation 1, it's completely fine. Just do variation 1 again. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, look between your wrists. Push out of your shoulders. Gauge your belly. Great, and release. Everybody release, come down. Doing amazing. And now we're coming into variation 3. So check in if you like to do variation 3 or not, first of all. And of course, if you don't like to do variation 3, do variation 2 again, or variation 1, as you like. So come to a plank position, close to the wall, and then start to walk up. Now what you want to do here is also push into the mounts of the fingers. So we're not falling over. You can look between your wrists, if you like. And additionally, you can already start right now. And walking down, it's the same thing. Just whenever you feel you had enough, come down. Remember, your belly engaged, your arms engaged. Good job. And then slowly walk down again with a flat hand, either on or off the mat, not in between, and come down again. Good. Job. Whenever you decide to come out, feel free to come out again. And come into another wonderful stand. Mika says, Marcel is Swiss Spider-Man. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing great, Mika. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Releasing right now. Feel how your wrists are feeling. Give them a little bit of a relief. Move your wrists a little bit left, right, left. Or circling them here. Shake them out again. Release them to the different side. And this is also why we're warming up the wrists, right? It's also why we're warming up the wrists. Good. Shake your wrists out again. We're already over time. Oh man. Let's come to the floor and let's finish up slowly. Bend your knees and roll to the back. Come to the front of the mat, roll to the back. Woo! Good job, everybody. And come and lie down completely on the floor. We're doing a little bit of happy baby position. So bring your feet up. Bring your hands between your legs. And grab on with your index finger, the middle finger around your big toes. Or if you're a little bit more flexible, grab with your hands around the outer side of your feet. From there, extend your right leg, extend your left leg. See how that feels today. Extend both legs, giving your back a little bit of a massage. Go left, right, left, wherever you feel. Be a happy baby, so I don't need to instruct you. Just be a happy baby, be curious how you can move your body today. And smile. Good job. Doing amazing. Woo. Stretch your right leg, your left leg. How does it feel? Moving front and back, giving your back a little bit of a massage. The whole back. Feel free to fall to the left, fall to the right. Yeah, happy baby. Good job. And then from there, if you need to do any kind of other positions before coming into Shavasana, do that. Otherwise, follow along into Shavasana right now. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides, palms are pointing up. Tuck your chin in and close your eyes. And just be. Just be. Let everything go. Let everything go for about a minute. And I will get you back to your body. Keep your eyes closed. Keep on lying on the floor. Your eyes closed. On lying on the floor. I will instruct you out of it. Please keep on lying on the floor. Good job. Deepening your breath. Start to move your wrists. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your ankles. Start to move your toes. Slowly coming back to your body. Drawing your knees in towards your belly. And shifting yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In this side body position, release all the tension. Coming to lie in your side body position. Release all the tension. Softening the skin of the face. Releasing all the tension in your jaw, in your tongue, in your neck, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. In the arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, and your toes. Release all the tension. And from there, in this comfortable position, take a deep inhale and nurturing your whole being. Nurturing your whole being. And as you're exhaling, feel how the gravity carries you, holds you, takes care of you. Your next inhale. Lift yourself up by your side and come into a final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Sitting up tall. Get long from your hips to your head. And whenever you arrive in the sitting position, bring your hands in front of your heart together, honoring your physical practice. Bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes emptiness inside of you. Realize you did something wonderful for you today. Yourself. Release your hands. Open your eyes. Welcome back. Check in with how you're
feeling right now. And compare it to the beginning of the yoga lesson. Compare it to what was before. And from there, you did a super great job. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Melskamp, for coming in. Thank you so much, Swiss, for coming in. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. And from here, we're going further into mantra singing and then into breathing practice. If you like to sing a mantra together with me, then feel free to do that. If that's not your cup of tea, please feel free, you know. Maybe one day it will be your cup of tea. And that's why we're doing it here. Good. So, this year, the mantra that we're singing is the Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu mantra. I like this mantra because it's easy for you to join in, for you to sing with me, and we're wishing with that mantra the whole world happiness, love. So let the entire world be happy. That's the meaning of this mantra. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We're going to sing that together. So feel free to join in. And again, there's a meaning part of the mantra, right? And then there's a vibrational part of the mantra. And you decide with what you're connecting more, you know? Maybe for a lot of people, the meaning part is bigger. For a lot of people, the vibrational part is bigger. But you decide what's in it for you, you know? For example, with the vibrational part, you can connect to your body a little bit more. The meaning part, you can more connect maybe to your heart, to what you wish for the world, what you're trying to do in the world, right? It's more about like, you know, purpose maybe, instead of like just connecting and feeling your body. It's not just, it's more. So let's go. Feel free to join. We'll start right here, right now. You can join after one time. You can join directly if you like. We're just going for a round of 3 minutes-ish. Let's go. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka 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 Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Yeah, checking in with how you feeling, how you doing, right? Checking in with something changed for the month, right? It was there before the month. It is now here after being in the month. How wonderful. From here, let's do a little breathing practice. Just very, very small. It's here to calm your nervous system. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We'll come right away to them. Feel free to think about any questions you have. Yeah. This breathing practice, the breathing practices that I teach here, are only here to calm your nervous system. So again, yesterday Shakti Bhakti came in and said like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm very forceful in the breathing practice, so I'm breathing in like with a lot of tension, with a lot of like energy. Maybe these are not the right breathing practices for that. There are other practices that are more energetic, but also like square breathing can, for example, if it's early in the morning, can go like to count up to 10 to 12. If it doesn't make sense to you right now, it will do in a moment. So if it's morning for you, it can count up to 10 to 12 to 8. It's evening for you, you can just count up to 4 and, you know, be a little bit more relaxed. But during the time, we want to constant breathing, so constant in-breath, constant exhale, so constant inhale and constant exhale. What that means is not like we're not doing and then breathing still in, but we're constantly breathing in, filling our lungs with the same amount of air coming in, and then we're constantly exhaling as we're counting down. Good. So if you like to join in, this is very, very powerful. Breathing practices in general, I think, are very, very powerful. And this is here to calm your nervous system. Okay, hi there, third time. How is it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Marcel. How was your stream? Woo! Hey, so good to have you. So I know you're always bringing so much energy over here, so thank you for all that energy. You know, third time is such a wonderful, wonderful being here on Twitch. She's bringing so much energy over to right now. She's just at my head. Hi, Keith. So good to see you. Big shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, third time is such a wonderful being. She has so much energy, you know, so much energy on Twitch, and you really feel that. And I